Well, hello, Movement Church. I just wanted to take a moment to bring you an update today and actually introduce you to someone. As you know, Lindley and I moved here a little over a year ago to help lead our church into next phase of ministry. But then our other primary goal and objective was to help see new churches planted and new kingdom work happen here in working with the Intermountain District. And part of that plan is to develop a residency program. And we had a couple of residents actually that were going to be coming this summer, but then COVID hit. And we really wanted to possibly continue to develop that residency. And so I wanted to introduce you to someone who is going to be a virtual resident for this summer. And his name is Derek Stark, and he's going to be helping us with in developing our social media and online church. And so he's going to be a resident in that. And so we are excited to be able to bring him on board. And so you'll start seeing a little bit more of him online. And we are excited to see how God is going to use Derek and in partnership with us. And so take some time to welcome him, find him on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, Derek Stark. He is coming to us from all of that. I won't share a lot because he's actually going to introduce himself here. So welcome, Derek, today.
Hey, Movement Church. My name is Derek Stark, and I am going to be serving with you guys as the social media resident this summer. Due to COVID, I was not able to come out this summer as a resident with Movement, participating in Love on the Move and some of the other things that are going on, such as micro hubs and outposts that Chris was telling me about. But this way we are learning to adapt and be adjustable, and I'm going to serve as your guys' social media correspondent this summer, which I'm super excited about, getting to show my love for Jesus Christ through media and learning more ways in which I can do that. A little bit about me is I'm 20 years old and I'm a junior at Olivet Nazarene University, where I study ministerial missions. The degree I'm currently getting is going to prepare me, whether that be I decide to be a missionary over the state, overseas, or in the United States, or maybe I'll be a church planner one day. Whatever God has in store for me, I'm open and willing to accept that calling. So I'm excited about the journey ahead. A few things that I'm passionate about. The first one is travel. I love to travel. I've been all over the United States. Never been out to Utah, hoping that changes. I am a ministerial missions major, so of course I love going overseas. I've been overseas 3 times. I've been to Guatemala, Tanzania, and Kenya, all within back-to-back summers. So this is the first summer that I have not been overseas, which is actually kind of weird for me because typically I'm preparing for a massive trip, getting to go share the love of Jesus Christ in another country, whether that be from the theological trainings that we did last summer through the university in Tanzania, or whether that be learning from a church planner in Guatemala who mortgaged his house and decided to build a church with that money. So this is the first summer I'm actually in the States, which is kind of weird. Next summer I'll be going overseas, and hopefully I will be out in Utah learning from you guys once again after I get back. The second thing that I'm passionate about is loving others. At school, I'm a resident assistant, and I get to serve in our dorms and our apartments. Last year I was in the dorms, and I got to sit with and walk with and experience life with the incoming freshmen. I got to show the love of Christ to them, whether that be sitting in the room at 11:30 at night praying for them, or staying up way too late at 3 in the morning playing video game tournaments and beating them in those. Depending on what that looked like, I was still getting to love them and hang out with them and be a part of their lives. The third thing that I'm passionate about is Ohio State football. I love college football, and Ohio State football has been a part of my life since I was 2 years old, so I'm a ride or die Buckeye, and I absolutely love it. So that's a little bit about me. I'm excited this summer to be able to serve with you guys. My ministry experience so far is been through college mainly. Aside from the mission trips that I've been on 7 throughout my life, whether it's been in Cactus, Texas, Indianapolis, Indiana, or overseas. I have been serving in missions that way for the last 7 years of my life. But at college, I have been a part of Community Cup Church of the Nazarene in Kankakee, Illinois, which is a church plant outside of Olivet. Where Olivet is located, we meet in the Salvation Army, and I absolutely love it there. But this summer, I'm getting to experience the church with you guys, and I cannot wait for that. So back to my ministry experience, I have been serving as a resident assistant and getting to do that this year in a new capacity, and I'll be in the apartment, so I'll be walking alongside of upperclassmen, which I'm excited about. It'll be an entirely new journey because I'm going to be a junior and I'll be working with sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and I cannot wait to see what is in store for their lives that God has. So that's a little bit about me and where I'm at, and I cannot wait to serve as the social media resident at Salt Lake.